So hi guys, we just came from Marco Polo and now it's time to drive home. So mana ni ang Ranger Raptor. No, the Ford. We're driving the Ford Ranger Wildtrak, and it's time to go. Time to go home, and this is our trip from Marco Polo to to Mandaue. So enjoy. So by the way guys, yeah, that's the Saturday Farmers Market, which is held every Saturdays, and you can find a lot of local food sellers, from veggies, eggs, and even things like chalupa, ribs, lechon belly, and sold mga desserts, even mga bread. So a lot of there are so many things you can buy there. That's a good thing. I think they're not charging rent, so it's a good one if you're interested in, if you have a small business, especially food business relating to food or ingredients, you could put up a stall there and really get be able to have access to a different kind of market. Wow. So kanina inani siya like front sensors na active sensors which beeps when someone passes. So I remember this one. Before nabaguhan ko, I was like, why is it noisy? But yeah, that's like their collision protection, which is amazing also. It makes you it's like reminding you to put on the brakes, or step on the brakes, guys. So even if it's a diesel engine, but it's so quiet. I mean, ma-amaze ka. Amazing gayo. It's like so it's a for a diesel engine. I really find this one very quiet. So it's a diesel, so at least I know that this won't waste too much gas. But we'll see. I think we're working on 1/4 right now, but I think I need to gas up for this one. But I don't know yet where would I go for, what adventure would I go with the Wildtrak. But it's good that we have good weather right now. It was raining yesterday, that's why I was quite hesitant to really plan out for an afternoon, or like out of town road trip. But this is fine. The weather's fine right now in Cebu. We're still in MECQ, so don't expect too many people, and you have to be careful still with the virus. Cases are still up, especially in the Philippines. We just yesterday we had another 20,000 new cases nationwide. I think for the region sa Cebu and the whole of the Central Visayas, we had around 900 plus, so almost 1,000. But Cebu is only 100 plus, almost, let's say below 200. And yeah, Cebu province medyo daghan-daghan, and you know the depths medyo taas na ba, which is that's why yeah, we have to be so kuansad if you don't feel well, really, especially when you can't breathe properly, you better go to a hospital or go to a doctor. You can't just, you know, you can't self-medicate or self-isolate without, you know, without guidance, I would say. Diba? That's challenging also, manang. Yeah, we need to really be vigilant. That's why I always suggested to my friends to buy some pulse oximeter because, you know, just to check if your oxygen saturation is all right, especially when if you're coughing, yeah, sneezing, coughing, or you have trouble breathing. You have to somehow check on it, because yeah, I even have a friend right now who's still battling COVID. Abot ko ng 85 yan. He's in the province in South Cotabato. Then naglisod ko na siya ginhawa one time, and good thing is na yung nebulizer yung neighbor na before the oxygen arrived, nakapanebulize siya. But yeah, that's you know, that's a common story now, which is pretty kuan lang. Ingon ko, that's pretty sad na dapat hopefully kuan lang our emergency situation here in the country would improve, and we might have government must also prioritize health. Sometimes sometimes the most neglected na to na kuan is health. We should prioritize health, yes. Kaya ba na ka, Philippines are main export or main strength is not really international natural resources. No, it's actually our manpower. It's our intelligence, it's our skilled labor, seaman nato, nurses, doctors, or even our salespeople, or even nato mga what ba? Yeah, other skilled labor, even carpentry, maasahan yun na ang Pilipino, even drivers, heavy equipment drivers. So many jobs na occupied by Filipinos na where Filipinos really do well. And labor is useless if you're not healthy, diba? If you're always sick, diba? Or if you're sick, you can't work. That would be kuan sa mga tao. Na dapat, yes, we must have the best access to the best healthcare facilities. You know, we need to reward the nurses or doctors. We need to invest in hospitals, especially mga provinces. Na the progress has trickled down sa provinces because of the OFWs, ba daghan na magdidiyaw to sa probinsya, daghan nagdagugbay, but you know, their access to high quality medicine or medical care, I would say high quality medical care is wala. Yes, they need to travel like 100 kilometers to go to a tertiary hospital, and that's many things can happen if you need to travel that far, like a 2 or 3 hour trip. Many things can happen. That's why daghan plus na pag ubang lugar na remote areas, why ambulance. So nobody wants to bring you to the hospital because you might be positive, and then if you might be positive, diba, if they get exposed to you, and then hasta sila mapagan. So ikuan muna, we need more kuan. I would say more investment towards health. Mga tao. Yeah, I mean, sa una daghan kay ganahan mag-nurse, di ba? Karon there was a time na nawa because nawa ko na yung demand sa abroad, but still still we have a lot of nurses right now who are not working in the medical industry or in hospitals because the pay is bad, especially sa private. Public is decent, sometimes they start ko mga 33, pero you can't get in public hospital so easily. Sa private you start mga 14. Marabag kung recruiter ko call center, you're an easy picking, you're a low hanging fruit. If I'm a recruiter from another industry, you're a low hanging fruit. What's 14,000 with the effort that nurses do? Marabag why? Marabag dali na kay ingon ay sa pag nurse, pagtigom sa kwarta. Yeah. Yan ang good thing, swerte sa nang uban na nagtigom og kwarta, nakabalik ra. Tatay ba wala abot na lang sila 30. Wala. And then pangutan-on nimo sa hotel, let's say trabaho, and the course that they finish is nursing. So number bag sayang. I mean, especially now that we need our nurses, there are hospitals na dako yung mga hospitals, but they have floors that's non-operational because they don't have nurses to man those stations, to monitor the rooms. So that's a sad story na when we invest on infrastructure like hospitals, problema lang wala yung nurse, diba? Gamay rin nurse, ilog patas nurse. Yeah, with a high turnover period, hindi magugay ang nurse because some would get experience lang yun too before they move to another country like UK. Hi days mga nurse sa UK guys, pero kung taga UK mo, hi sa inyo. And mga hero gid ba, but hopefully lang na sa mga nurses ron kamo, even if namo diri sa Pilipinas, doesn't mean you're lesser heroes you're heroes, nung samot for staying on. Hi des mga nurse na nagdugay na, especially des mga private hospitals, but hi gid sa mga sa government hospitals like Soto, like PGH, na kadabang man, it's like a war zone right now. Laban lang bay, stay safe, and we're praying for you, and hopefully abot na inyong itong allowance ninyo from DOH. So mga guys, we are niabot na to sa tong destination. Thank you so much for joining me on this trip. So una na tong biyahe guys. Una na tong biyahe. Kaila. So mana, and hopefully you watch the vlog about this Ford Ranger Wildtrak. It's an amazing car. Kita-kits tapuhon. And bye.